The cult classic horror comedy The Burbs is getting remade in an all-new small-screen adaptation by comedy maven Seth MacFarlane, and there are already a ton of updates. Released in 1989 to little fanfare, the original movie stars Tom Hanks as an average suburbanite whose stay-at-home vacation turns into a nightmare when he begins to suspect his new neighbors might be murderers. Playfully lambasting the urban paranoia that typified the Reagan era in the United States, director Joe Dante's deviously funny concept was way ahead of its time. As is the case with many underrated comedy movies from the 80s, The Burbs has always been a high priority to get a modern redo. Now, TV comedy legend Seth MacFarlane has stepped up to the plate, and plans to modernize the horror comedy as a TV series. Though a lot of the new remake is being kept under wraps for now, Keke Palmer has already been tapped to lead the show. As the project continues to take shape, it begins to look more and more like the new take on The Burbs can help the original get the attention it deserves. The Burbs TV reboot. Latest news. A slew of new cast members join the remake. Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher in the movie The Burbs. Many months after the project was first revealed, the latest news confirms a bevy of new cast members have joined The Burbs. Helping to up the comedy pedigree of the series, which is already slated to be led by Keke Palmer, Jack Whitehall, Jungle Cruise, Julia Duffy, Designing Women, Paula Pell, Girls 5 Eva, Mark Proksch, What We Do in the Shadows, and Kapil Talwalkar, Night Court, have all boarded the show. Nothing is known about their roles just yet, but they'll likely make up the suspicious denizens of the titular neighborhood. The Burbs TV reboot is confirmed. A remake of The Burbs is coming soon. Tom Hanks looks on in shock in The Burbs. Continuing the trend of 80s and 90s remakes that have been so popular lately, it has now been confirmed that a TV remake of The Burbs is currently in the works. Coming 35 years after the Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher cult classic hit theaters, executive producer Seth MacFarlane is helping to oversee a modernization of the dark comedy that has already tapped Keke Palmer to star. The series will be led by executive producer Brian Grazer and Imagine Entertainment, the company that delivered the original film. The series is being penned by Celeste Huey, Palm Royal, Dead to Me, who will also serve as one of the producers. Peacock will host the new take on The Burbs, and Zinha Stewart will produce and direct the premiere episode. Many story details remain elusive, and it's currently unclear how far along the series is in its development phase. As such, a release date won't be revealed for quite some time. The Burbs TV reboot cast. Keke Palmer is set to star. Though much about the TV remake of The Burbs remains unknown, the show has already landed its lead actor. Keke Palmer, Nope, has been tapped to star, though exact details about her character haven't been announced yet. It's likely that Palmer's new character will be an approximation of Tom Hanks' original character, an affable suburbanite who grows increasingly paranoid and suspicious of his new neighbors. The cast has since grown, and will now include a host of other well-known comic performers. Jack Whitehall, Jungle Cruise, will join Palmer, as will Girls 5 Eva star Paula Pell. Fresh off his stint on What We Do in the Shadows, Mark Proksch has joined the cast, as has TV icon Julia Duffy, Newhart. Finally, Kapil Talwalkar, Night Court, will play an as-yet unknown character. No roles have been announced yet, and it's unclear if more cast members will join soon.